God's Plan Prologue 0. Looking at the portal opening, the tiny Greenel scrambles out of her 10,000-year tomb and appears in Unedited. Dark, the beast said as they started travel teleporting around the underground. Hey, you're powerful and many feel another said a sudden melting popsicle monster. Smug, said Lucy. Lucy now goes into the non-action code index and learns everyone Yeet. Luke looks at Nightmare Sans. I'm gonna be a superhero. No, don't, Nightmare Sans said. Too late. Luke pulls out a super hello sidekick costume. Gasp, says Nightmare Sans. Gaster breakdances in the background to some thick beats in his Bluetooth earbuds. God's Plan Part 2 Act 1. Screeching, Nightmare Sans runs for his freaking life as a wild legendary Lucy chases after him holding a superhero's sidekick costume. Stopping, Lucy summons a Fresh Sans and screeches. Equip me wheels, and Fresh says. Okay, Fresh gives Lucy the fresh touch. Poof. Lucy goes through anime transformation with wheelie shoe wheels for pop pads and rainbow hair. Says the Luke with a tiny anime nickel mouth animation. T-posing and wheeling, Luke super runs after the even row terrified Nightmare, screaming like a teen on puberty being chased by a young deer with a cocktail bomb. Ink holds popcorn sitting down in the pretzel position, smug. Dream behind him. Dream tries to have some popcorn by grabbing it. Ink looks at him and gets death in his eyes as he nudges the popcorn away. Mama Lord Sans is having a laughing fit beside Fresh Sans, who is just there with his soulless grin plastered on his fuckboy face. Luke catches, strips, then dresses the poor Nightmare Sans, and he screeches one more time before using his tentacles to coil into a ball, crying in humiliation. The screen cuts to Error in the void, grinning, holding a chocolate bar and laughing like a dick. It cuts to Gino, who's sitting lazily on a colorless couch laughing like he once so died, but that was kinda funny. That was some good T-pose, says Memelord Sans, and the Luke scoots towards him. Memelord Sans screeches with a look of oh shit as the Luke circles around him in a T-pose. It cuts to Fresh Sans, who suddenly turns to Fresh SANESSSSSSSSSS as a still IMG, and it zooms into his face real quick for like 10 seconds before coming back to Memelord Sans on the ground in the fertile position in a random corner, teleported there as the Luke circles around him menacingly. Luke says without moving her mouth, a world has been eaten by the sun. All is well and another day of God's plan will happen tomorrow as well.